Greetings everyone, allow myself to introduce myself. My name is J-Hall, and welcome to the guide on how to A+ all the bosses in Cuphead. While it is difficult, it is possible. Together we're going to get through this, I promise. On to the final boss of the first isle, RIBBY and CROAKS. I don't find the first two stages all that difficult, but the last stage can pose a bit of a challenge if you get unlucky. I'm still using the default pea shooter and spread shot since most of you won't have enough coins to purchase anything else at this point. Also, you can watch my previous video on how to get your first super move. It will become very useful, and I'll use it a couple times during this fight. Now let's get to it! Phase 1 begins with one of two styles of attacks. If RIBBY fires first, be prepared to parry. This is your only chance. And if you miss it, you'll have to start over. He fires a shot low, jump over it, then middle, either jump or duck, then high, which you can stand still for. It will continue a zigzag pattern for a total of 9 shots. 3 of these are parries. Again, get them in now or forever hold your peace. Hit them with a few extra X moves so your super meter doesn't fill up. CROAKS will begin shooting fireflies into the air. Switch to spread shot and get up close and personal with the frogs. Occasionally hold your aiming button and take out the fly collection edging closer to you. You should only have to deal with one of each type of attack, but you might encounter another round if you aren't using X moves. RIBBY will get into a football stance and start rolling towards you. Back up, jump over, and dash to avoid this. Now CROAKS will spin up a windmill that pushes you to the left of the screen while RIBBY lobs some bouncing bombs. Use the wind to your advantage by staying mostly to the right, then quickly ducking left underneath the bouncing bombs when they're near the middle. Continue to use your X moves so your super meter doesn't fill up. Once CROAKS gets down and opens his mouth, be prepared for RIBBY to roll back to him like he did previously. Get to the right, jump up, over, and dash. He'll swallow him up and they'll both transform into a slot machine. It'll begin to fire some coins out at you at a slow pace. After 2 of these, the pink lever will drop down. Jump up and parry it. This does not count towards your 3 parry requirement. No idea why. The slot machine will run and come out with 3 possible options: snake, bull, or tiger. For snake, it's just a continuous stream of spiky platforms on the ground. Jump on about every 2 or 3 to stay on top. Hit him with a full super meter after about 10 to 15 platforms. He can only take damage while spitting out different types of platforms, so don't waste it when he's shooting coins. For bull, he'll spit out platforms with fire on top of them or beneath them. There doesn't seem to be a pattern, so be careful and take your time. After about 8 or 9 of these, hit him with your super. Too early and you risk putting yourself in a winless situation, like I did here. Too late and it won't damage him at all. And finally, my least favorite, the Eye of the Tiger. These will be slow-moving platforms on the ground with bouncing balls coming out of them. I find it easier to wait for the ball to be at its highest point before attempting to jump, but you might find it works best the opposite way. Do what works best for you. Wait for around 7 or 8 platforms before firing your super again. It should only take 2 rounds of slots to bring him down. Make sure you use your X moves for the second round of slots, otherwise it could stretch to a third. I personally find the snakes the easiest, and I pray you get blessed with what you prefer on your A+ run. I also want you to keep in mind that I am by no means a god at platforming games. I know you guys can do this too. That's all the bosses for Isle 1 down with A+. Nice! We're eating frog legs tonight. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more guides like this on Cuphead, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, since I hope to be uploading more of these daily until I finish the whole game with A+, along with all of you of course. Together, we can conquer the beast known as Cuphead. Also be sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/jhall, where I do a live playthrough of Cuphead and many other games as well. I'll also be giving away a Super Nintendo Classic there soon. Until then, I'll catch you on the flip side.